Bienvenidos a mi canal, me llamo Cody, bienvenidos un día más. Esta vez os traigo disco Elysium, a ver qué tal es. No lo he probado, ni siquiera he hecho los ajustes, no he hecho absolutamente nada, lo voy a dejar tal y como está. A ver, selecciona arquetipo. Muy inteligente, ingenioso pero sensible, se le ocurre todo tipo de ideas y datos interesantes. Vale. Emocional, muy receptivo de personalidad, magnética pero inestable. Podría llegar a perder la cabeza. Bruto, muy bruto, interactúa con el mundo mediante la fuerza física. Es eficaz, pero más tonto que una piedra. Crea tu propio personaje. Mira, lo vamos a dejar así de momento y vamos a coger al intelectual, ¿vale? Directamente, para empezar, para ver y si tengo... El resto de mí, quítate.
Somehow, you know what it is. A good priest can name a motor carriage.
Madre mía, qué intenso ha sido eso, ¿no? Ah, es que estaba borracho como una cuba. Ay. 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 Joder, pues para ser un intelectual, madre mía. Ostras, espérate. ¿Y cómo puedo interactuar con los...? Esto no es, con la A tampoco. Eso es... Vale. Sí, pero ¿cómo interactúo? A ver. Ajustes, a ver si me dice controles. A ver. Resaltar objetos, acción, interactuar. No me digas. Pues, vamos a ver. Me está diciendo que se le... Esto es para resaltar. Esto es hacer zoom, esto quitar. Pero no me deja interactuar. A ver. Con la puerta. Tampoco me deja interactuar. Con el zapato. Tampoco. Porque según esto es... A ver, controles. Acción interactuar. RB, que ya era el que le daba. Reiniciar, menú pausa, mover personajes, seleccionar objetos, la R, seleccionar objetos, hablar del menú de navegación, sensible contexto, hoja de personaje, abrir, volver, acción, interactuar, también es la A. Es que no sé lo que está pasando, tío. ¿Qué tengo que poner? Esto en el mismo círculo ahí. O yo qué sé, tío. Es que no. Buah. Vale.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan.
Coger la
the other
corbata,
in a
accionar.
light bulb. A truly horrific necktie is somehow attached to the
Accionar.
blades come squeaking to a halt.
Vale.
It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Y ahora cojo la corbata.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from what you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie.
Vale, me voy. Coger los pantalones, por favor.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your... It says whirling in rags. The whirling in rags is...
A ver.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold, the morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn. The shards face outward.
Superada.
Whatever broke this window, a fine web of scar, more likely a projectile than a held object. There are no something you've done, it is too long, like the green. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If a cool wind gushes in, your toes curl up from... A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Was this not the same Elon that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Probably not, no. Hot water sprays. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there. As you slowly reach your hand towards abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Behold. You have no idea who this thing is. Do you?
¿Pero esto qué
Whatever
es?
it is, at least it's dead now. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh, wait. Is
Yo
that
no
an
estoy poniendo la
expression?
cara,
Are
se
you
está
trying to
poniendo
make an
sola. No
expression
tengo ni
about
idea
the
de qué
face?
hace ahí. Tan solo está sin más. Buah.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. You can't. What does it even mean? What is it? You should check yourself for a pulse. You find no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive, for now. It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. For Revachol, if it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West. Guillaume, you have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness. Aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice canema. Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. You have some understanding of the near history of... It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne cork smile whenever you want to.
Dejar el espejo. Vale, ahora quiero saber cómo puedo entrar en el menú. A ver. Ah, vale. Enciclopedia, lógica, retórica, teatralidad, abstracción, juego y todo lo que hay, ¿no? O sea, claro, esto es de intelecto, voluntad, constitución, resistencia, muy mala, coordinación, ojo-mano, pero bueno, no está mal la motricidad, ¿no? Aquí es el... sombrero, gafas, guantes, zapatos, mano duch, balas, llaves y mano izquierda. Si le doy ropa, objetos, interactuar, esto. Encuentra tu otro zapato, mapa, no hay mapa todavía, vale. Y diario. Parar. ¿Qué era? ¿Esto qué es? Vale. Pues habrá que salir fuera, ¿no? Pero si tengo ahí un zapato, ¿por qué no cojo el zapato? ¿Eh? Porque ya lo tengo, ¿no? Zapatos. Ah, pero tengo uno. Me falta otro más. ¿Y eso qué es?
The fan stands still. The switch must be broken, because nothing happens. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Adelante, aguanto con
Your
esto.
eyes burn with photosensitivity. It's not good.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out.
No. Because you're a police officer, sir.
Ah. ¿Estás de coña?
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
Todo
You've
este
been here for
tiempo.
3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
A ver, su gestión muy baja. ¿Quién en su sano juicio me permitiría ser agente de la
Don't be
ley?
so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer. Could it be because of the drinking?
She hasn't had
Posiblemente.
time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired.
No,
Her beauty
porque
waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Could it be because of the drinking?
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette.
a ver,
She looks. The words have already
Fallida.
left your mouth.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again. No, you see, that's not what you said. You said, come on, man, pretty please. One more time.
he dicho que quiero follonar contigo.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
Poli superestrella, creía que estaba claro, lo siento, no sé por qué he dicho eso. Eres muy guapa y lo siento, soy un poli arrepentido.
Don't be. It was funny. And anyway, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? So what if you can't pull grade A pussy anymore? There are other things in life, more meaningful, more fitting for a man your age. This is Fata Morgana. One thing though, it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me. And for the record,
¿Por dónde vengo yo?
plastic is dangling from his carabiner. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Sentia, the man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen.
Pues está cogiendo... No sé si está cogiendo botellas de ron, ¿no? Espera. Objetos tenemos eso y herramientas. Estuche vacío. Encuentra tu otro zapato y la hora...
Hello, sweetie.
Hola, cielo.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Vale, pero yo necesito mi zapato.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends on the sleeve of his bomber jacket as well as on it.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he is waiting for your name.
Es que no recuerdo ni mi nombre.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you...
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the
Hostia,
initial interview?
yo no tengo ni idea. Estaba tan borracho que no me acuerdo de nada. Si la palabra decía, estoy al corriente. Ya sé que soy policía, que interrogatorios. Puf, claro que sí, que
At the
interrogatorios.
57th, we like to
En la
prepare an
57
initial
nos
list
gusta
of persons
preparar
of
listas con
interest,
personas de
and
interés,
then
luego
just
tantear el
skim the
terreno,
surface.
hacer un gesto con los
Prepare the
dedos.
field,
Ya
get
saben,
to know the
preparar el
players.
campo
You don't
para
do that?
conocer a los jugadores.
Maybe it's not an
Usted no
introductory
lo hace,
practice.
puede que no sea una práctica departamental. Claro,
Good.
claro que sí.
But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
¿Cadáver? No.
So, the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for
Sí.
7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Eso, esto se lo quiero preguntar. ¿Cómo estás tan seguro de que soy
I
policía?
was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the citizens' militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside.
Inspectorate General
muy bien.
means Internal Affairs.
Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
This man means the heavy cavalry.
I don't know who killed
No sé quién lo mató,
I'm not
no sé
police.
policía, eso
That's
está
your
claro.
job.
This is it. He
Eh,
said they hoisted him up.
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
¿Quién dice eso
The
exactamente?
locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company. I
¿Lo
hear.
mataste tú?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Ah, bueno, tengo otra
The
pregunta.
lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook.
Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this. Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's...
Thank you.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
Supongo que me gusta ser minucioso.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
A ver. ¿Y eso?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. What?
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130
130 reales. ¿Pero qué es el dinero?
What are you, a philosopher? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really. Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can...
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
¿Cuánto te debo?
Let's see. 3 nights. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar.
¿Y ahora
I'm
qué?
sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
Vale, buena suerte.
By the way, where is home?
A todo esto, ¿dónde vives? Estás en blanco y no recuerda la dirección, pero fijo que aquí no es. ¿Acaso tengo dónde vivir? Solo llevas 3 noches en el hostal cafetería. ¿Dónde estuviste antes? ¿En alguna parte? ¿Habrás estado? Puede que al sur.
A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment.
Vale, ya me vendrá. A ver.
Of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce. An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games. Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Bueno, de momento no vamos a llevar a ningún sitio.
You see a set of tire tracks in a brown slush that cop habit. This isn't case related, you think. Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
Vale, cago mirando
Cop
esto.
habit. This isn't case related, you think.
Oh, mira dónde está el cuerpo.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Noted.
Uy, ¿cómo me curo? A ver.
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness. You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Yes, it can be difficult to be on the receiving end of so much.
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better. Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another...
¡Hola! Acabo de dejar la partida. Señores y señores, acabo de acabar disco Elysium. Joder, lo que me ha durado la partida. 39 minutos. Soy el mejor. Acabo de batir un récord impresionante. ¡Qué bueno! ¡Qué bueno es este juego! ¡Madre mía! ¡Qué bueno! Bueno, chicos, lo vamos a dejar por aquí. Esperemos que os haya gustado. Darle al like, suscribiros y dejarme esa sensación a ver cómo os gusta este juego. ¿No os gusta? A mí me parece una pasada. Vamos, una locura de juego. No digo más, porque todo lo que dice se contradice. Bueno, es una locura, pero es impresionante. Bueno, lo dicho, nos vemos en el próximo vídeo, directo o lo que sea. Bye bye.